Hello, and welcome to the 2020-2021 Back to School virtual event. My name is Kevin Asbra, and I'm the principal of South San Francisco High School, and it is a pleasure to have you joining me at this time. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be a part of this virtual meeting that would normally occur in person. The beginning of any school year regularly has early challenges, but this year's challenges are like no other. This is my 34th year as an educator, and I can say that I have never encountered an educational experience like the one we are currently in the middle of. I am eternally grateful for the faculty and staff of South San Francisco High School. Like myself, none of them have had this experience either. We all find ourselves stumbling in this new learning environment, but we all keep getting back up for one reason: to support our students. Our students are also stumbling in this virtual environment, but we will all get through this together. In addition to the faculty and staff of the school, I'm grateful for the district office, our school board, and each of you. As I have stated on many occasions with my faculty, growth occurs when we take risks and face challenges. I firmly believe that all new skills our teachers are learning to navigate this new normal will make them even better at their craft when our students are back on campus. Thank you for your support, patience, and commitment to the education of your children. And at this time, I'm going to pause for a moment and remove myself from the screen and pull up my PowerPoint presentation. So this is our back to school welcome in a very different format than usual. And at the beginning of every year, whether I'm with faculty or with parents or welcoming parents of ninth graders, I always put our school's vision on the screen. And I put that up because I think it guides all that I do around this campus, and hopefully all of our faculty and staff do as well. Our goal is to graduate resilient, empathetic, and lifelong learners who will become productive and globally conscious citizens with useful skills to contribute to an ever-changing society. And how appropriate is that at this point in time? Our society feels like it's changing daily. Our hope is that through this time, we are developing our students to become resilient to be able to navigate a very different education than they're used to, empathetic to each other and to the things that are going on within our society, and to become lifelong learners. And if we can help them to do those three things, we know that they will become productive and globally conscious citizens, no matter what path they follow in life. I'm eternally grateful for my administrative team, and there's 4 of us working together this year. Mr. Daniel Flores, who's our assistant principal in the guidance office, and he's an alum, a proud alum, and he's been in the guidance office as a counselor and now an assistant principal. Mr. Al Mack, another assistant principal, who's in our attendance office, and he addresses and deals with attendance and discipline. He's a rock. He has been in this district for over 20 years and a great resource for our staff and for our community. And a new addition to our administrative team this year is Mr. Stephen Wong. He is also an alum, and he has come back after teaching down south in the peninsula for 15 years, and he was an administrator at a middle school this past year, and we're happy to have him back. One of the cornerstones of our school is the support that hopefully we provide for all of our students. We have an academic counseling group with the department chair, Ms. Marion Shine, and she works with all students A through GIR. And a new counselor to our staff this year is Ms. Bridget Hernandez, another proud alum who graduated from South City High School. Her part of the alphabet is GIS through N. And then Mr. Eduardo Miranda, his part of the alphabet is O through Z. In addition to our counseling support in our counseling office, we have a wellness team of counselors that work very closely to support the social, emotional needs of our students. Our wellness coordinator or our wellness counselor is Miss Maria Keogh. We have a school psychologist on staff, and her name is Miss Aaliyah Rosa. Our school safety advocate is Mr. Robert Garcia, and we have 2-star Vista therapists on campus, Mr. Ricky McCauley and David Havate. And new to our campus this year is our College Career Center technician, Brad Ward. They all serve a valuable and vital role in supporting our students, not only academically, socially, and emotionally, but in terms of preparing our students also for college or careers for their life once they leave high school. South San Francisco Unified School District has a unified vision, and this is one in which we are priding ourselves in providing students with relative learning experiences, giving them opportunities to explore and cultivate innovation and collaboration. And we want to foster and embrace diversity of people, diversity of thought, while pushing all our students to excel. This is a vision for every single school. And as the principal of South San Francisco High School, our staff, our faculty, we embrace this and push this on a day-to-day basis. Our district goals also guide us. We have 3 district priorities that guide all that we do. One of our priorities is to improve curriculum and instruction and assessment. This is an ongoing daily goal. And during this time of distance learning, it is even more so important for us to focus on our curriculum and instruction and assessment. We also focus on bolstering professional learning and collaboration. Our teachers this past summer have spent countless hours learning new tricks, learning new software programs to be the best that they can be for your students through a virtual learning environment. We also aim to strengthen the leadership capacity on our campus, on our campuses, to help us to make our students and our campus the best place and the best learning environment it possibly can be. With these 3 district priorities, they point toward our goals that we supply to the state each year. One is academic achievement. We are inevitably trying to provide the highest quality curricular program for our students that will raise our student proficiency. To do that, we have to help our staff to be in the best position possible for the students to be successful, and we do that through many professional opportunities to develop their curriculum and their trade. And the third goal that we have is to involve our students, parents, and community and make this a community and not just a place where students go every day, but a community that tries to foster and involve everybody in the goals that we're trying to achieve on our campus for our students. In our distance learning, we are in the middle of a schedule that for the first half of the school year will be 3 classes, and you can see it on the screen. On a traditional 5-day week, all of our students will go to their 3 classes on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then on Wednesdays, there are office hours. There are expectations for students during Wednesdays. Sometimes they have assignments due. Sometimes they need to check in for various reasons with their teachers. But Wednesdays, although they do not have direct instruction in classes, it is definitely a day of learning, and our students are expected to be participating on Wednesdays as well. In the event that we have a holiday, for example, the week of Labor Day, when we do not have school on Monday, there will not be a collaboration or an office hour day. So we will have Tuesday as a day 1, Wednesday as a day 2, Thursday as a day 3, and Friday as a day 4. And when we get to the end of the first half of the term, we'll have final exams, and we'll also have final exams at the conclusion of the term. The way we've set the schedule up is when we get to the halfway point of the first term, students will take final exams and they will receive grades and 5 credits. And then the same will happen when we get to the conclusion of the term. And when we get to the second semester, the students will have 4 classes. And there will be a different schedule with different time frames. And when we get closer to that time, that will be provided for all students as well as families. We are doing our best to try to communicate with students and families in this virtual environment. And what you may be aware of is that we have a landing page and a Google site on our website. It's also on the district website, and there are various things on there that all parents can be aware of. Teachers have their syllabus on there that is a course outline. It gives an overview of the content, the units of study, major assignments and assessments. There's contact information on the landing page for our teachers. There's a calendar for making appointments. It identifies their office hours, resources that we have to provide support, grading policies, homework policies, behavioral expectations for the classroom and for being part of Zoom meetings. And one thing that has been added since the beginning of the school year is all teachers will have a short video welcome and introduction of themselves for you to see at any time, and it will tell a little bit about themselves and their classes. As a school, we pride ourselves on our academics, and we have a variety of honors classes for our students as well as advanced placement classes. And you can see our honors classes that are listed on the screen. Math, science, English, and social studies. We have honors classes there. And we have a broad range of advanced placement classes. Also in those departments, math, English, social science, world languages, and you can see all of those there, and computer science. We expect and hope that our students will not be students that just come to school and leave. We want our students to be a part of this community, and we want them to be invested, and we want them to make the full experience of their high school career. One of the ways that we do that is through offering a host of clubs that students can get involved in. Sometimes those clubs meet at lunchtime. Sometimes they have activities that happen outside of the school day. Sometimes they do field trips on the weekends for service-related projects. But we have a whole host of clubs, and even in our distance learning, those clubs will continue. There's been information coming out from our ASB to all the teachers and to our students about joining various clubs for this coming year. It will be virtual initially, but once we get back to campus, it will be live and in person, just as it always is. We also have athletic opportunities for our students. And again, in this environment, it's a little different this year. There are no sports at this time due to the COVID-19, but if everything goes well, we will begin having sports starting back up in December with conditioning and practices sometime shortly before then to prepare for the seasons. But we also encourage our students who are interested to get involved, especially our freshmen. Maybe they've never participated in a sporting team. Find something that they can try out, and hopefully that'll give them an opportunity to meet many other students with similar interests and start to build and forge friendships that will hopefully last through their time here at South City High School. With everything that's going on, it is obviously important for us to talk about the health and the safety and how we are addressing that on our campus. And we follow the 4 pillars, just as all the schools throughout the county are following. And you can see the picture here, which I will elaborate on a little bit on the next slide. So currently on our campus, we have a number of protocols that we have put into place for our faculty and staff and any other guest that comes onto campus, whether it's a student coming to pick up books or a computer. But we have daily hygiene routines. We have sanitizing stations for hand sanitizing and hand washing in the offices and around the campus. As people enter our campus, whether it's faculty and staff or students or parents, we require temperature checking. Everyone is required to wear a face mask or shield or both. We expect physical distancing, whether it's out and about on the campus waiting in line to pick up a book, or those who are coming to the office to take care of a work permit or get a transcript. We are definitely limiting the number of people in gatherings. At no time do we have more than probably 15 or 20 people in an area at one time. But even though there are those numbers, they are physical distanced. All of our classrooms are currently being disinfected and sanitized as teachers request. So we do have many teachers that come on a daily basis, and they actually teach from their classroom. And anytime they feel the need to have their classroom disinfected and sanitized, our custodial crew will take care of that. In our offices, we have plexiglass throughout on counters and on desks to provide safety for not only those behind the counter, but those that are in front of the counter. And we will continue to do all we can to maintain the health and safety of our faculty and staff and anyone who comes and visits our campus. Just as we have opportunities for our students to get involved, we want our parents to get involved too. And that was one of our state goals. And we have a parent-teacher-student association, and parents are involved in that. We have a site council that has parents and students and faculty. And we're very interested in having parents who are interested be a part of that. We have an athletic boosters club. We have a band guild and a color guard group that meets and plans and supports our band and color guard. We will offer parent education series this year. We do not have the dates just as yet, but we will have parent education series for parents who can come and hear presentations or virtual presentations on various topics. We have grade level parent meetings that happen with our counselors. Again, the first part of the year, when those happen, they will be virtual, but our hope is at some point we will be able to transition those back to on campus. As well, we will have intervention nights. We have a Latino parent group. We have an Asian, Filipino, and Pacific Islander parent group. We have an ELAC and DLAC. We have an African-American Parent Advisory Committee, and we also have opportunities for parents to volunteer, whether it's in the offices, library, textbook room, when we do go on field trips, etc. And just as we want our students to be involved and be a part of the school community, we want our parents to be involved as well, and we provide many opportunities and encourage our parents to be involved. A very important information is for our district nutrition services that are currently occurring. We have meals handed out on Tuesdays and Thursdays and on the parking lots of El Camino High School, Spruce, and Westboro Middle School, and you can see the times that are there. And I will stop talking just for a moment and let you take a look at this and quickly glance at that. But we are providing many opportunities for students and families to get meals. And this you can always come back to for the information on the application for free and reduced price lunch or priced meals. And if you have questions, there's a phone number as well. We have many resources for parents. We have our site landing page, which is on not only on the district website, but it's also on our school's website. And we encourage all parents to go to that because you can get information about any and all teachers. We also have administrative landing page there that you can read a little bit and see a picture of all the administrators on our campus. The landing page link was emailed to you when we announced this meeting. There's a link to technology that is also provided with the email. So if there are technology needs, please do not hesitate to reach out. And just as an informational, we do provide laptops for every single student on our campus, as well as those students who need hotspots. So please, if there is a need, we want every student on this campus to have a laptop at home, and we provide Chromebooks for them. And we encourage all of our students to check one out. There is ongoing communications from the school. The teachers will communicate regularly through emails, school loop. And for you as parents, we encourage you to email your teachers, to email counselors, to email the administrators if you have any questions or concerns that you'd like to raise with us. Our student handbook is on our website, and there was a link that was provided in the email that came out. So please take a look at the student handbook. There's more definitive information in there for maybe questions that you might have about graduation requirements, about all the different offerings that we have. We have weekly announcements that is provided through our video art program for our students. And we encourage parents, if you go onto our website on the top right corner, those weekly announcements happen every Monday, and they are posted at 9 a.m. So please feel free to go onto our website and see some of the occurrences and happenings on our campus. And they're put on by our students, and they do a fantastic job. And I will, on behalf of the administration, be regularly communicating with you as information comes that I believe is essential for you to know. And that will hopefully come once a week. I try to be careful not to overburden you with emails, but some weeks there might be more than one. But essentially, I will plan to do a weekly communication to keep you all abreast and updated on all that's going on. And as I think about, and I've talked about with our faculty and staff here, a quote from Pedro Noguera, that's at the core of equity, understanding who your kids are and how to meet their needs. You are still focused on outcomes, but the path to get there may not be the same for each one. And we work very hard to individualize and personalize our learning and educational experiences for all our students, because they all come from different places and different backgrounds. And that's what makes South City High School such a vibrant and alive community. And our teachers work hard to meet the needs of all of our students. And at this time, I would like to just say thank you. We are all in this together. It's not just the principal and teachers, it's the principal, it's the teachers, it's the administration, it's our staff that supports, it's our district office, it's our school board, it's our students, it's our parents. We are all in this together, and we will get through this together as long as we remain as a community. I want to thank you. I want to reiterate one last comment, and that is that I put a link on the email that went out to all of you. If you have questions, concerns, and we personalized the link that if you have questions about English or math or science, we can get those directed to the proper people and the proper departments, and we will definitely post responses to the questions that you, the parents, have raised with us. Again, I want to thank you. I know this is a challenging time and a challenging start to a school year, but I look forward to when we're all on campus and we have an opportunity to be together and to talk and to get to know each other. Thank you so much, and have a nice rest of your day.